Time is our most precious and limited resource. On average, a human life spans just about 4,000 weeks. This startling reality challenges us to rethink how we approach life and time management. Instead of chasing productivity and trying to do everything, this book invites us to embrace our limitations and focus on what truly matters. By accepting the finite nature of our time, we gain the freedom to live more intentionally, appreciate the present moment, and make choices that align with our values. This fresh perspective encourages us to break free from the endless cycle of busyness and find meaning, rest, and joy in the life we actually have. Key takeaways 1. Embrace your finite time. For 1,000 weeks is all we have. The average human lifespan is absurdly, terrifyingly, insultingly short. Life is short. The typical human lifespan is about 4,000 weeks. This stark reality forces us to confront our mortality and the limited nature of our time on Earth. Instead of viewing this as depressing, we can use it as motivation to make the most of our brief existence. Shift in perspective. Recognizing our finite time can lead to a more fulfilling life. It encourages us to focus on what truly matters, make conscious choices about how we spend our time, appreciate the present moment more fully, let go of unrealistic expectations of perfecting every aspect of life. By embracing our limitations, we paradoxically gain more freedom to live authentically and purposefully. Point 2. Productivity paradox. Efficiency often leads to more work. Productivity is a trap. Becoming more efficient just makes you more rushed, and trying to clear the decks simply makes them fill up again faster. Efficiency backfires. Contrary to popular belief, increasing productivity often leads to more work, not less. This is due to several factors. As we become more efficient, expectations rise. Technology that saves time often creates new demands. The more we accomplish, the more opportunities and responsibilities we tend to take on. The solution: instead of trying to do everything, focus on choosing what to neglect, consciously setting firm boundaries on work and commitments, accepting that there will always be unfinished tasks, prioritizing what truly matters, rather than trying to clear an ever-growing to-do list. By resisting the urge to constantly increase productivity, we can create space for more meaningful work and experiences. Point 3. Face reality. Accept limitations and make conscious choices. The real problem isn't our limited time. The real problem is that we've unwittingly inherited and feel pressured to live by a troublesome set of ideas about how to use our limited time. Confront finitude. Accepting our limitations is the first step towards a more fulfilling life. This means acknowledging that we can't do everything, recognizing that life will always involve trade-offs, understanding that perfect control over our time is impossible. Make deliberate choices. Once we accept our limitations, we can focus on what truly matters to us, make conscious decisions about how to spend our time, let go of guilt about what we're not doing, embrace the joy of missing out, JOMO, on less important activities. By facing reality head-on, we gain the freedom to shape our lives according to our values, rather than constantly striving for an impossible ideal. Point 4. Overcome procrastination. Choose what to neglect. The core challenge of managing our limited time isn't about how to get everything done. That's never going to happen, but how to decide most wisely what not to do, and how to feel at peace about not doing it. Strategic neglect. To overcome procrastination and use time wisely, decide in advance what you'll fail at or neglect. Focus on one major project at a time. Use a fixed volume approach to productivity, e.g., two to-do lists, Open and closed, embrace imperfection. Accept that you can't do everything perfectly. Some areas of life will be neglected. It's okay to be mediocre at some things. By consciously choosing what to neglect, you free up time and energy for what truly matters, reducing anxiety and increasing overall productivity. Point 5. Break free from future focus. Find meaning in the present. You get to focus on fully enjoying the tiny slice of experiences you actually do have time for, and the freer you are to choose in each moment what counts the most. Present moment awareness. Many people live in a constant state of anticipation, always working towards future goals. This approach robs us of joy in the present, creates a sense of never being caught up, leads to a feeling that life is passing us by. Shift to now. To break free from future focus, recognize that the present moment is all we ever have. Find meaning in daily activities, not just end goals. Practice mindfulness and presence in everyday tasks. Appreciate the journey, not just the destination. By grounding ourselves in the present, we can find deeper satisfaction and meaning in our lives, regardless of future outcomes. Point 6. Resist the urge to control time. Patience is power. The most effective way to sap distraction of its power is just to stop expecting things to be otherwise, to accept that this unpleasantness is simply what it feels like for finite humans, to commit ourselves to the kinds of demanding and valuable tasks that force us to confront our limited control over how our lives unfold. Embrace discomfort. Trying to control time often leads to frustration and anxiety. Instead, accept that discomfort is part of meaningful work. Recognize that impatience often makes things take longer. Allow things to unfold at their natural pace. Cultivate patience. In a world geared for hurry, patience becomes a superpower. It allows for deeper engagement with tasks and people. It reduces stress and improves decision-making. It opens up possibilities that rushed thinking might miss. By resisting the urge to control time, we paradoxically gain more influence over our experiences and outcomes. Point 7. Synchronize with others. Time is a network good. Having large amounts of time but no opportunity to use it collaboratively isn't just useless, but actively unpleasant. Time as a shared resource. While individual time management is important, we often overlook the value of synchronized time with others. Shared experiences are often more meaningful. Coordinated time allows for deeper relationships and community building. Synchronized leisure time, e.g., weekends, holidays, provides collective rejuvenation. Balance individual and collective time. To maximize the value of time, prioritize activities that allow for shared experiences. Be willing to compromise some individual schedule control for collective benefits. Recognize the importance of social rhythms and traditions. By viewing time as a network good, we can create richer, more fulfilling lives that balance personal needs with social connection. Point 8. Cultivate instantaneous generosity and rest. Whenever a generous impulse arises in your mind, to give money, check in on a friend, send an email praising someone's work, act on the impulse right away, rather than putting it off until later. Act on generous impulses. Immediate action on generous thoughts prevents good intentions from being forgotten, creates positive momentum in relationships, enhances personal well-being through acts of kindness. Embrace true rest. In a world of constant productivity, recognize the value of genuine downtime. Allow yourself to engage in activities solely for enjoyment. Practice boring technologies to reduce constant stimulation. By cultivating generosity and embracing rest, we create a more balanced and fulfilling relationship with time. Point 9. Embrace cosmic insignificance. Liberation through perspective, to remember how little you matter on a cosmic timescale, can feel like putting down a heavy burden that most of us didn't realize we were carrying in the first place. Cosmic perspective. Recognizing our insignificance in the grand scheme relieves pressure to achieve grandiose goals, allows for a more relaxed approach to daily life, helps put personal problems in perspective, find meaning in the mundane. With cosmic insignificance in mind, appreciate the inherent value of small, everyday actions. Recognize that a meaningful life doesn't require world-changing achievements. Find joy and purpose in simple acts of kindness and creativity. By embracing our cosmic insignificance, we paradoxically free ourselves to live more fully and authentically in the present. Point 10. Practice doing nothing. Regain autonomy in a busy world. To get better at doing nothing is to begin to regain your autonomy, to stop being motivated by the attempt to evade how reality feels here and now, to calm down, and to make better choices with your brief allotment of life. Embrace boredom. In a world of constant stimulation, doing nothing is a radical act. It helps break the cycle of constant distraction. It allows for deeper self-reflection and creativity. It reduces stress and improves overall well-being. Practical steps. Set aside time for unstructured thought. Practice mindfulness and meditation. Engage in activities without a specific goal or outcome. Limit use of technology, especially during downtime. By learning to be comfortable with doing nothing, we regain control over our attention and make more intentional choices about how we spend our time.